of the serpent. They wanna do me like Martin Luther, crucify me like I'm Yahshua, but I'm dropping this gold like Mansa Musa and dodging these bullets like hallelujah.
Over the years, Cyclops' story has seen changes of varying degrees, but the one constant has been his origin story. As a young child, Scott Summers lost both of his parents in a tragic plane crash. He and his brother, Alex, were the only survivors, and their parents sacrificed their lives to save their children. The boys were taken in as wards of the state, but were separated shortly after. As Scott grew older, he began to realize that he possessed unique powers that allowed him to emit powerful energy beams from his eyes. These powers were uncontrollable and dangerous, causing Scott to become an outcast and run away from the orphanage. It was during this time that Scott encountered Charles Xavier, a professor and mutant rights activist who recognized the young boy's potential. Xavier took Scott under his wing and became his mentor, teaching him how to control his powers and use them for good. With Xavier's guidance, Scott became the leader of the X-Men, a team of mutant superheroes who fought to protect a world that feared and hated them. Despite the many challenges he faced, including the loss of loved ones and the betrayal of former allies, Cyclops remained a steadfast defender of mutantkind and a hero to all who knew him.
Exploring the powers and abilities of Cyclops. One of the most iconic members of the X-Men team is Scott Summers, also known as Cyclops. He is a mutant with the ability to shoot powerful energy beams from his eyes. Cyclops has been a staple of the X-Men comic book series and has also appeared in various movies, TV shows, and video games. His powers have evolved over time, making him an integral part of the X-Men's battles against evil forces. In this blog post, we will explore the fascinating powers and abilities of Cyclops, how he controls his powers, and how his past experiences have shaped him into the leader of one of the most beloved superhero groups in the world. 1. Introduction to Cyclops. Cyclops is a popular character from the X-Men comic book series, known for his incredible powers and leadership skills. Born Scott Summers, Cyclops is a mutant with the ability to emit powerful beams of concussive force from his eyes. These beams are incredibly powerful and can even cut through solid steel. However, this power is highly uncontrollable, and without his signature ruby quartz visor, Cyclops is a danger to those around him. Cyclops is one of the original members of the X-Men, and is often portrayed as the team's leader due to his strategic mind and unwavering dedication to the safety and well-being of mutants everywhere. He is a skilled fighter and tactician, and has been known to be able to hold his own against even the toughest opponents. Despite his powerful abilities and unwavering loyalty to the X-Men, Cyclops has faced his fair share of challenges and controversies over the years. He has struggled with his own demons, including a tendency to be overly serious and emotionally distant from those around him. Nonetheless, Cyclops remains a beloved character in the X-Men universe and a fan favorite for his incredible powers and leadership skills. 2. Cyclops' history and evolution in the X-Men universe. Cyclops, also known as Scott Summers, is one of the original X-Men members and has been a significant character in the X-Men universe since its inception in the 1960s. Created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Cyclops first appeared in X-Men #1 in September 1963. He was originally portrayed as the team leader, with his ability to emit powerful and concentrated beams of energy from his eyes. Known for his stoic and serious demeanor, Cyclops was often at odds with his more impulsive teammate Wolverine, but also had a romantic relationship with Jean Grey, another original X-Men member. Over the years, Cyclops has undergone various changes and developments in his character. He has been portrayed as a villain, a mutant revolutionary, and a leader of the X-Men. He has also struggled with personal demons, such as the loss of loved ones and the ethical dilemmas of using his powers for good. Cyclops' powers have also evolved and expanded over time. Originally, his optic blasts were limited to a narrow beam, but he later gained the ability to control the intensity and width of the beam. He has also learned to use his power in new ways, such as firing concussive blasts or creating optic shields for protection. Despite his ups and downs, Cyclops remains a beloved and iconic character in the X-Men universe, with a rich history and complex personality that continues to evolve with each new story. 3. Cyclops' powers and abilities explained. Cyclops, also known as Scott Summers, is one of the most iconic members of the X-Men team, and his powers and abilities are a big part of what makes him such a formidable hero. Cyclops has the ability to emit powerful beams of concussive force from his eyes, which can be used for both attack and defense. These beams are incredibly powerful, and can quickly destroy objects and even buildings with ease. Cyclops' powers are particularly effective against organic materials, such as living beings, and he has been known to use them to take down some of the toughest villains in the Marvel Universe. In addition to his incredible powers, Cyclops is also an expert tactician and strategist, able to analyze a situation and come up with a plan of attack quickly and efficiently. He is also an excellent marksman, and is skilled in the use of a variety of weapons, including firearms and swords. Cyclops' abilities make him a valuable member of any team, and his leadership skills have earned him the respect and admiration of his fellow X-Men. Whether he's leading a charge into battle or taking on a powerful enemy on his own, Cyclops is a hero to be reckoned with, and his powers and abilities are a big part of what makes him such an iconic character in the world of comics. 4. How Cyclops' optic blasts work. One of the most intriguing aspects of Cyclops from X-Men is his optic blasts. Cyclops' optic blasts are a result of a mutation he possesses. His eyes contain a specialized type of cells called the retinal cells, which are capable of absorbing ambient energy. Cyclops' body is able to constantly absorb energy from his surroundings, and this energy is channeled through his eyes as powerful optic blasts. The mechanism through which Cyclops' optic blasts work is that he can control the amount of energy his eyes release and the direction in which the energy is released. He is able to focus the energy into a narrow beam, which can be used for precision shooting or broadened to cover a wider area, like a sweeping energy blast. Cyclops' optic blasts are incredibly powerful and can easily destroy objects made of metal or even concrete. However, he has to be careful not to use them recklessly, as they can be incredibly dangerous and cause unintended harm to others. Cyclops' ability to control and channel this energy through his eyes is a testament to his incredible powers and abilities as a mutant in the X-Men universe.
The head of the serpent, they wanna do me like Martin Luther. Crucify me like I'm Yahshua, but I'm dropping this gold like Mansa Musa and dodging these bullets like hallelujah.